Good evening, everybody. We are live for another episode of The Revenge of Stef von Kracus.
You said it right this time. Congratulations, you get a cookie.
Hooray.
All right, and welcome everybody. My name is Ninjaspence. I am your DM for tonight's game of The Revenge of Stefan Kracus, and then that I would like everyone to go around the virtual table before we get into the recap.
I'm Frey. I'm playing TumTums, the Aarakocra Penguin Fighter.
I'm Nate. I'm playing the Changeling Bard Ari, Lore Bard.
And I am Miro. I'll be playing Hoggpaw, the Arcane Cleric.
Let's go ahead and then get back up into this recap, shall we? Now, then that the last time we left off on the Revenge of Stefan Kracus, the party had got done dealing with fire snakes in the city and at the mining town of Roka. After a little bit of exploring that the party realized that they cannot go into Dulasol yet due to the fact of an entitled traveler decided to give her child dynamite, and they blew and then that they destroyed a structure that blocked off the pathway to Dulasol. Nevertheless, that the party was
Hey,
fiercely.
I don't mean to cut you off, but you're going in and out. Is
Oh.
that like that for anybody else, or is that just me?
You sounded fine to me.
It sounded good on my end.
I'm going to reboot real quick and come right back, okay? Give me just a minute. Y'all
Okay.
keep going.
Okay then.
That's probably on my end. Give me just a second.
Alright then.
It won't take long.
Okay then. So anyway, so it was basically then that there was a pathway that was blocked off, and then that the party basically had to decide on that their next destination, which was to go to Sanctuary. However, that the party was introduced into a young traveling wizard by that the name of Ashley Vitas. She said that she needed safe passage into Trirane, but first that she needed to stop by the hamlet Otawaken so she can see her aunt Sherry, and then that she was willing to pay the party one platinum piece each. And up in my world, fellow listeners, one platinum piece is the equivalent to 1,000 gold. So then that the party was like, yeah, sure, let's do that. Hoggpaw had a dream from his lady Arathis. She basically gave him a little pep talk and said that he shouldn't be so down on himself, that he is doing the right thing and he is worthy. Whenever that the party was on their way to Sanctuary, though, that they were encountered by the Hot Scales, a rogue band of lizard folk banditmen terrorizing this poor little hamlet. After just some tactical thinking, and then that basically Hoggpaw almost biting the dust, that the party was successful, and that there was a few bit of choice words held by Tum and just Ashley, as Hoggpaw decided to do corporal punishment on Shreknox and basically let the town folks beat the ever living shit out of them, for that the lack of better terms, beat while then that they raided their stuff. So we are going to pick off that where we left off after the battle, and then that you guys have not healed. And I believe that it was basically Hoggpaw was basically commanding the people to basically go to town on Shreknox, and go in the scene.
Correction, Hoggpaw didn't tell them to. He just left Shreknox to them. Since
Right, which then they beat the shit out of him.
But as that's going on, Hoggpaw is... Let me check my spell slots.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I got enough here. Let's see. After they've kind of whacked on him for a good bit, Hoggpaw's actually going to do spare the dying on the lizard man.
Hey. So after dinner, they just get done, just basically just beating this man, and then he's just like, I'm still alive. And then he tries to flip you off, but then that the finger is just broken, and then you just see just like a halfling, just desert man, just come in with a dagger. Hey, that's my finger now, and he just walks off while he just go nurses his own wound.
That was way more brutal than I thought was going to happen with the middle finger thing here, but yeah, this is punishment for what you did. Now you go.
That's right. Oh, wait a minute. I did not mean to cut you off. That's right. That he cannot speak for some odd reason now. Instead, that while you had still did all of that, that he just that all that he is just inaudible right now. Like, sorry about that. Continue.
I'm going to stick you over here in this hole, and then your community service starts. You got a lot of it. Like a whole lot of it. Then Hoggpaw's going to turn and look at the people. Y'all feeling better now? Got revenge? Passed some judgment?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Just like a deep voice halfling, just like sipping on just some red juice, says that.
I was about to say, does he come busting through a wall?
That the wall has already been busted through.
Oh, right. Y'all gonna need help
But
rebuilding
Shreknut
this.
is just acting like. Can you give me a general intelligence check, Hoggpaw? To just you are now dealing with just what appears to be a not motor function lizard person. Give me a general intelligence check.
I doubt this is gonna go over very well.
I'm
Oh,
coming over to Hoggpaw as he's doing this.
Oh, that is a 13.
So that a 13 is good enough. That you try to speak to him, and then he just like whenever that you say like community service, and then he's just like, he's not speaking coherent English at all.
Well, those halflings apparently done knocked common out of him.
No, I don't think so.
But, oh, TumTums, how did you sneak up on me? You're wearing plate, aren't you?
I'm small. But, yeah, I kind of motioned for Hoggpaw to kind of lean over.
Oh, by the way, I got his axe. Do you want his really nasty, mean-looking axe?
Maybe?
Well, here, I don't want it. This thing looks like it's gonna give me the tetanus.
I mean, I'm pretty good on morning stove.
I mean that the axe is just kind of like some weird it is actually kind of like well-made desert axe, even though that it is kind of crude looking and kind of like serrated, but it still is a +1. It's still a magical axe.
We'll take it with us and I'll see about that. Or if anyone else can use it or something. But is Ashley watching us or anything?
Oh no. That Ashley had basically went off to basically go in and see the kids off, and just basically just that she is trying to keep them entertained outside during all of
Okay.
this.
I kind of motion for Hoggpaw to lean down so I can speak to him more quietly.
Yeah, what's up?
So I don't think that his brain is scrambled because the halfling beat the yolk out of him. I think Miss Ashley kind of whammied him. She was doing something weird with her hands when you were trying to get him to talk. And then that's when he started gibbering. I don't know what he did. Huh?
Give me a performance check to see that if you can try to mimic that hand gesture.
Oh, this went well.
Okay, then just keep on talking.
No.
I should have whispered it, but go on.
Like, I don't know what she did because I didn't hear her say anything, but did you notice that she was doing not such wizardy stuff?
Well, I saw that she was throwing like a whole bunch of magic missiles out there.
No, that's not what that was.
Could I do an Arcana check? Just to see
Sure. Sure. Do somebody want to help Ari with that? Because TumTum's performance of it was not exactly the somatic that the somatic gesture, but it was somewhat there.
I'll try it. I'll work with Ari to be kind of like, it was kind of like this, but I don't have fingers. This is hard.
Ooh, 18. Ari, that you kind of get the idea that it was kind of like a very, like, you have read up about this before, about some magic users can know how to cast Feeble Mind one-handedly.
Okay.
Look, I kind of asked her about it, and she's mentioned something about people not always being cool with her god or something. But she says she calls herself a wizard. I don't think she's a wizard, which might be totally cool. But the whole hand thing and not telling us, that's a little sus.
Well, maybe. But I mean, look, I'm a cleric and I can do wizardy things. I can do magic missile. I know spells that wizards know that clerics usually don't, but that's because, I'm kind of magic special. So, I mean, I don't want to judge.
Let's not necessarily judge anybody.
I'm not judging. I'm just saying.
Let's keep an eye out because it is unnerving. Maybe is the word.
Look, she knows I know that I saw her do it because she said, "Oh, I didn't want to start cussing in front of the kids," which I think is a bunch of board dung. But I'm not saying she's necessarily bad. But we definitely should watch her just to be careful. And I didn't threaten her, but I let her know, I don't want anything happening to my friends. You might be cool, and if you are, I would apologize when that comes to light. But right now, don't be super sus. I just don't want anybody to get hurt.
I'm for that. I kind of got hurt this last time fairly badly. But I let them beat on him for a minute. And I figured that after that, he needs to serve the community to rebuild all that he broke. Y'all fine with that, or do we need to sandpit the lizard man?
I mean, is he gonna do it? Or is he gonna be like that? Because he's doing.
He's just drooling at the mouth. But he actually recognizes y'all somewhat. And then he just like,
Can you fix that,
Hoggpaw? Not today. I kind of burned all my second level spells that I got today. Some of my better magics with some of what I did. That's probably one reason I got my tail whooped bad, is I gassed myself just a bit there. Maybe tomorrow when I rest, I can I can try to fix them, but for right now, the answer is no. I'm kind of magically pooped.
Well, we can keep him tied up and try to sort things out later. We all need to rest. What's the rest of the town look like? Is it just like this, burnt down, or?
Pretty much that y'all just saw like glimpses of it after that y'all's battle, but it's pretty much just like pretty burnt down. And then that the village elder comes in that he's just like an old wiry halfling, and he's just like, oh dear. Well, our new mayor. And then he is pointing down to that the little girl, like little Emmy, like, hi, I'm Emmy.
I don't
What
think.
happened to Big Emmy?
Oh man.
Jeez.
Maybe we shouldn't be the ones to handle this. We can let the village deal with this.
Yeah. Yep. Hey, anyway, I don't think we can. He's gonna lean over to Ari. I don't think that we can give little Emmy the letter we have for Big Emmy. Should I just give it to the old dude?
I say, yeah, that'd be fine.
All right. I will deliver the letter from the Prime Minister to the village elder. Then we had a mission to bring this to the mayor, but I think in this situation, maybe you should read it before the new mayor.
Okay, then let me see here. Oh no. Well, considering that this is utmost important, Roscoe, and then just that a wirely halfling just kind of comes up just like, yeah. I need you to go to Dulasol as fast as you can and get guards here ASAP. Okay, and then he's just gone. He's just booking it. Like, you can rest here for tonight, but at the same time that we need to rebuild.
Case in point, you just sent him running by himself. Is he already dead?
Can you repeat that again?
Hoggpaw's just going to look at the village elder. You just sent Roscoe all up by himself. Is he dead? Is he going to die on the run?
Oh no! That Roscoe is a fast boy, but
I mean, I can still see him. He hadn't even made it to the edge of town.
That Roscoe is still just about at the area right here, trying to climb up the sand pit. He's trying to climb up the cliff.
Look, how about this? I'm assuming there's something bad in that letter. We didn't read it or nothing.
Okay. Well, it was basically notes about Stefan Kracus is starting his reaping again, and then that we have a bit of a passage niche for scouts that like to rest here, and then that it says that the letter says that it is basically about to be a breakout soon of Raynor Dome. You know of him?
What wasn't that the gonna lean back with Art? Wasn't that the guy that was like Kracus's right hand man?
I'm gonna nod.
That y'all can y'all give me a history check for that?
Sure. I was just winging it.
I was also saying that while I was trying to find my notes.
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Oh no.
I got a 6.
Okay,
no, I didn't know nothing here.
Yeah, I was definitely as full of shit as I actually am.
Okay, then that Ari, that you have no idea who this Raynor Dome is. TumTums, you know that you know quite a bit. You know that he was a artificer gone rogue that had decided to join up with Stefan Kracus, and that the recent reports that he was recently imprisoned in the flesh back in Trirane because that the silver arrows caught him, or so the report says.
I will relay that to everybody else.
Okay, so yeah, I found that in my notes too. Let's see. Also, DM, to remind, we took 500 gold from Old Boy.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You took 500 gold from him. His whip, all of his gear he had pretty much. His battle axe, his whip, his I think it was a dagger. I gotta check again. And then that the mangled teddy bear, and then that y'all still have not identified the magical items you got from loot.
Could I try to use Arcana? Can you use Arcana in 5th edition?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay,
absolutely.
how many magic items do we find? Because I got a note from the Cornovia orcs, 500 gold to attack this town. There was a used hunting trap and a whip.
Yeah. Yeah, and then it was also that the battle axe, and then that the magical items. Well, 8 is good enough. That the magical items were that y'all had got 300 gold pieces worth of gems. Which one were you trying to identify first, Ari? Out of the brown knapsack with runes and a smiley face, a flask with a person growing gills, or the rolled up paper with 2 arcane scratch marks?
Being a lore bard, probably the paper with arcane scratch marks.
Well, then you will recognize that as a level 2 spell scroll.
Do I know what spell? Or
Any spell.
okay, so I'd have to actually put the spell on it myself.
Right. That the way how I do spell scrolls is that it can be any spell you want of that level.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to tuck that into my belt.
Okay.
Look at another item. I guess I might go ahead and look at the battle axe.
Okay. Oh, nice. That you recognize that this battle axe hits a lot harder than usual. It's just a normal +1 battle axe.
Okay, I'm gonna pass it on. Hoggpaw. Does Hoggpaw use an axe?
He doesn't, but he'll put it in the
Or
bag.
Would it be better for TumTum?
Probably better for TumTums. I think I actually gave it
Is
to.
it a one-handed or is it a two-handed?
Pardon?
Is it a one-handed or a two-handed axe?
Go to his character sheet right quick.
Well, he was dual wielding. Well,
it is a no, that it is a versatile one. It isn't a great battle axe. It is the versatile one.
So I could use it and still have a shield.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the damage on that?
That the damage on that was 1d8, 1d10 versatile.
So using one-handed, it would be 1d8 plus your strength mod.
Well, I already have one. Well, I have a D8. I'm a morning star.
And
but
then that would just be a extra +1 due to its magical for the attack and damage.
Yeah, I might want that. Let me think about it. I've had this morning star a while.
All right. And what other items?
I will help Ari with this because
okay, then.
I actually found on my notes where I put these in the bag of holding. So
okay. Oh,
I guess I'm gonna look.
Okay.
the potion with gills.
Okay.
So that's
That you has still passed the 5. You still passed the 5. That is a potion of water breathing.
Okay. I'm gonna tell them what it is. I'm gonna tell them what it is, and then
Mm-hmm.
who do you want to hold on to it?
I can put it in the bag of holding.
All right, I'll give it over to Hoggpaw. Is there another item?
There is a brown knapsack with runes and a smiley face on it.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and take a look at that.
I'll help again with that, so roll with advantage.
All right. All right. That you recognize this as another bag of holding.
I'm gonna let Hoggpaw know, and would I know how to like empty it?
Sure. I would say that as a lore bar, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm gonna do that, turn it inside out, and see if everything comes out.
Nothing comes out of it except for just a little note that says that the little piece of parchment that fell out just says that this bag of holding is meant to be known as a bag of holding to store your meats and stuff.
Hold on. Nate, you're still going into that really muffled out Spencer. Say that again, Spencer.
Okay. That the note on that the bag says that hey, you can also use this bag of holding as a bag of coding for just your meats and just wild game you want to preserve. And then that the note just disappears.
Well, that was weird. I guess we'll put the bag of holding on my person, and I'm gonna tell them what it is and what it can do.
Right. Because I just think that we are up at 3 bags of holding at this point.
Well, we got the bags. We got a bag of holding that Hoggpaw's got. We got a bag of holding, and then we got that ugly teddy bear.
Oh, the mangled teddy bear. I don't even think that that's a bag of holding. I think it was just some kind of pocket dimension that he used or whatever. Lizard folk are weird. But anyway.
All right, Hoggpaw's then going to look at, all right, look, I got about 500 gold I found on him. I kind of feel like maybe we should give it to the town to, help them fix this.
I guess.
I mean, it was kind of probably theirs anyway.
Well, no, I think this was his payment from I think they're called Cornovia, was an orc who sent him over here. So I think this was their payment to take this town. Oh, excuse me.
Yeah, probably a good idea to give it to the town to help rebuild.
Right, gonna turn back to is the village elder still near us? Spence?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he is still near y'all.
Look, we found on the lizardy man here.
Oh, what were you?
So, what was that?
No, no. Go on. I was just listening.
Hoggpaw's gonna look over the village. Look, we found some gold on the lizardy man. It was his payment to destroy this place, and it looks like y'all gonna probably need some money to fix it. So, Hoggpaw's gonna hold up the bag of gold.
That this is so thankful. I mean, that I will make sure that little Emmy can basically sign off and put this up in our lackluster treasury. And now we just need about 10,000 more gold left, and then we can rebuild our little hamlet.
Well, every little bit counts.
Why, certainly. And then may that Erathis bless you. That would y'all like to stay for the night? We don't have much. That there is just that you can stay up in this building. That there is one room that they didn't destroy. Then he just opens it up, and then that there's just a set of beds, such.
I think so. However, I'm going to spend some time with our prisoner here first.
Very well. What? Okay.
And I'll chill for a second if Ari and TumTums want to do something.
Okay. What do y'all want to do?
I guess I want to look around for clues, maybe to see what direction the lizard man and his friends came from.
Investigation check. Ooh, that's a very good roll, sir. Okay then, now on the map that you would suggest that the lizard men came from the west, that you are seeing like some poorly written tracks up in like this desert area, and then I'm gonna just move y'all cart back closer into town. Fizzle, just moved your cart back into town. So up in that area where you are pinging, excuse me, that you don't find that. You find that you just basically just find just like some stash away, like horse cadavers, because then they ate their rides apparently. So then that they didn't want to leave no trace behind, but they did. And then that you just find just basically like gear, blown out torches and stuff like that, kind of like that they staked out the place.
Can I search their gear?
Certainly.
What's that? Investigation?
Yeah, in the investigation. A 9. I mean, with just that you see that it's already either been used, or else that you look at your own gear and just like, that this stuff is kind of garbage compared to my own.
Yeah, I was really just looking for like a note or any more information other than what we found on the big guy.
All right.
Right. I want to head back and tell the others what I see.
Okay.
And that's all I'm going to do.
All right. TumTums, what are you up to?
I guess I'm just gonna look around the town, see if I find anything interesting, or they left anything behind that's of interest.
And give me a general investigation check.
I don't see crap.
You don't see nothing, but you do kind of basically look at this broken broken statue by the well, and then that you do see it as a face of a female halfling wielding just like a orcish great hammer. Well, it's kind of broken up, but then that's all what you can make out of it.
Huh. I'm gonna ask somebody, who is the statue of?
Oh, that the statue is of that the Sarah Sandsfoot. Now that she's the main reason that we had to rename the town from Sebo to Sanctuary. Oh
What
man,
she
go on.
what did she do? Why did she get
Oh,
the town renamed?
that she had took on that a whole orc invasion by herself. Whenever that she was just a cleric in training.
Wow.
And then that it was just amazing that she did not use up any in that you should hear that lore sometime whenever you go to Dulasol, that she is still alive today, actually. That this had happened rather quite recently, only about 15 years ago.
Huh. A whole horde of orcs?
Yes. Yes, it was 23 to be exact. And then I believe that one of them name was Godoff. Let me spell it out. That you can give me a history check on that if you would like.
Okie dokie.
Just TumTum.
Yes, just TumTum.
I don't want
Ooh. that you know about Doth very well. That you know that he was a conqueror type. He would basically raid and pillage hamlets, villages and such. And then that he always liked to make deals with more shadier people. But for about the past, well, 10 years since that the Aarakocra Penguin army days that you haven't heard much of his terror. And you probably put two and two together that he hasn't been around for the past 15 years now.
Wow. Well, what happened to her?
That she is second in command to Guy Riverhopper. You can think of her as here as just his advisor. But if that you ask me, that she needs to stop hanging out with those rogue bottoms. Just like an old woman just says while she's just cleaning up some debris. Huh, that a good girl like her that she don't need to be messing around with those rogue bottoms.
Bottoms?
That they are a halfling clan up in Dulasol. That they own the lucky halfling. That they are kind of shady. That they are more shady than your average rogue shady.
Hmm. Oh, that's a neat bit of history. I'm gonna tell that. I'm gonna share that with Hoggpaw. He'd probably think that's cool. That's about all I'm gonna do around town, I guess.
Walking that you just see that the kids and stuff are just basically just being just are like listening to like Ashley sing and stuff, and while that she's basically taking their mind off of them and stuff and then that she just like looks at you and just smiles. That's all.
Yeah, we're cool. Just keeping an eye on her.
All right, then. So are y'all about to hit the hay?
Hogpaw's gonna talk to let's see, what was his name?
Shrek Knox.
Shreknock.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I'm assuming you can't talk to me, but you might understand a little bit of what I'm saying. Hogpaw's gonna put.
He is as dumb as a go home.
All right, Hogpaw's gonna kind of take him over to where there's a fallen down stone. Okay, let's see if this works. Pick that up, just like, and Hogpaw will show him how to do it.
He kind of copies it in a sense, but his motor skills are not there. He's just drooling. And then as soon as he go to pick it up, it's just out of just sheer will. But he's just standing there drooling like,
Okay, put it right there on that pile. Hogpaw will show him to see if he'll mimic it.
He doesn't get the concept.
Okay, well, there, I thought you might still be of some use to society right now, so, Visage Elder. Old man.
Yes. Yes.
Where's the best place to stick him while he is currently incapable of doing too much?
Oh, let me see that. I know a little bit of magic. It seems like that he has the idiot's mind that we had called it. We just call it in these small towns. But it appears that his motor skills have been zapped.
Yeah, I'm kind of picking that up. My friend said something happened to him. I thought when I
from him
allowed.
magically. Did you get that?
I
Sure,
heard.
it wasn't pushing the butt.
I think I cut out for a second there. What'd you say, Spencer?
that the old man basically said that like, I think that his motor skills have been removed magically. That I mean, I am still terrified of him, but at least that I don't have to hear his foul mouth.
Yeah. My friend said something that she saw or he saw that something had been done to him. I just don't want to know where we can put him where he is the least likely to cause problems and least likely for
Oh,
the rest of your town to stab him to death again.
I mean that other than at the sand pit, that just basically just stick him in the well.
But
He'll be fine.
that's where your water is.
That is a good point.
He'll be
So
fine.
How about we just bring him with
we can just stick him in a barrel. Just stick him in a barrel. He'll be fine.
Hoggpaw is going to stick him in a barrel and then stick the barrel in the room that we're sleeping in.
So you're gonna have basically that you're gonna have the drooling lizard folk man in the barrel while y'all are sleeping. Oh God. Okay. Okay.
Well, he's tied up and in a barrel.
Alrighty then. We are gonna go with this.
Unless somebody has a better idea of what to do with him.
And I'm gonna put something heavy on the lid of the barrel. But that's all I got. But I'll make sure there's air holes.
Can you breathe in there?
Yeah, let's make sure there's air holes.
Do you poke
Enough
holes
that
in?
you can just poke some air holes, and then you just see just like an eye comes out, and then he actually sees the mangled teddy bear, and then he's kind of like, oh, oh, oh.
Do you want to give him his teddy?
What do you say?
I don't think he deserves the teddy bear back. But
If he's quiet, that's all I care about right now.
What was that?
He just starts doing that.
What does TumTums say?
I said I think he's just going to keep doing that until you give him the barrel.
I guess Hoggpaw will give him the teddy bear.
He just takes in and he just goes out like a rock instantly.
Huh.
He really is a mommy's boy, then.
I'm starting to
All right,
think
so are
that
y'all resting?
if our friend is the one who did
Okay.
this, if our friend is the one who did this to him, this seems worse than if I had actually let those halflings beat him to death.
Yeah.
I mean, I want them to get their revenge and then have him do community service, but he's not really any use like this. It's kind of sad.
Maybe it'll wear off. We'll see.
From your role, and due to you being a lore bar, you know that this does not wear off. It only has to be removed by a remove curse spell.
Well, then I will let them know. Maybe we can stop at a temple somewhere and see what. Did you hear me?
Yep.
Yeah.
Maybe when we go up to Dulasol, we can find someone that can remove this from him. Anyway, I'm going to go find a bed and sleep because, like I said, I got the hell beat up out of me today.
And, your bed to be up in that area where I just pinged.
I guess I'll take first one. Do y'all want to do watches or y'all want to sleep?
I don't know.
Not because of the townspeople, just in case more lizard.
I mean, I guess we could take watches. Yeah.
All right, I'll take the first one. Y'all two sleep.
Alrighty then.
But I will tell Hoggpaw the story of the halfling statue before we go to sleep.
All right.
I just thought it was kind of cool.
That is a really cool story. Hoggpaw then curls up in the bed.
All right. And then that Ashley just eventually just kind of just like makes her way, but then that she just basically just kind of just sleeps on like her own little just roll outside of just y'all's area. Alrighty then. So give me a perception check, Ari, for the watch. Ooh, nice. So that you are just basically just like watching everyone is asleep, and then that you just see Roscoe running back. That this is about like nine, I would say about like 9-ish p.m. And then that Roscoe is coming back and like, I got guards coming. So it's no need for you to do watches. And then he just plops down and just goes to sleep. Right on just like right on the sand.
Well, I'm gonna have a smoke in my pipe, and then I'm gonna go to sleep.
All right. All righty then.
I'll take the second watch.
I'll let them know what they said about guards coming
Okay.
when she gets up, just so she'll know. I mean, that's not information I keep to myself.
Right. So do TumTum still stay up?
Yeah, I'll still do a watch just in case.
Okay then. Give me a perception check.
18.
Oh wait a minute. Oh wait a minute. You have already done it. I mean that nothing good. I mean that like nothing good tonight. You just see just like guards just start just rolling in with just lumber and stuff, and then that they are actually just trying to get like stuff together, putting out the remainder of fires and stuff, while just basically that y'all are just crowded up in just the last sturdy building with just a bunch of halfling children. Children are just fighting sleep, but they are finally going to bed.
Cool.
But it's just a peaceful night, pretty much. All right, then. So as sleep finally finds you, Tum Tum, have a dream about basically your time training just with just your penguin commander, and just out of curiosity, that which battle master things that did you take?
One second.
I mean battle master maneuvers. So that's what they're called.
Disarming attack, riposte. I don't know how to say that.
Repost. You said it correctly.
Riposte, how do you say it? And then sweeping attack.
Okay. Okay then. So you are just having just this dream, and then that you just see just like that the best way I can only describe this penguin as built like General Armstrong from Full Metal Alchemist. And then that he is just like, Tum Tums, show me what you got. And then that y'all are just duking it out, and then that you actually parried him, and then he's just like, impressive, but can you master this? And then he sweeps you, and then that he basically has just this maul right up to like underneath your chin, and then that he is like, soon you will know about the deadly trip, but now it is time for us to go swim battle. Come. And he just basically
Swim.
you just basically just go with him in the dream, and then you're just swimming and fighting underwater, and that's pretty much it. That you are just remembering your training days, pretty much.
Cool.
Alrighty then. So your HP is reset back up to full. Any special actions, mana points, key points, spell slots are restored completely. that your HP is full. So after just resting in sanctuary for the night, you all feel refreshed and stronger. Ashley preferred to sleep alone while you all rested remotely closer to each other. Ashley is geared up and ready to go as you all wake up to a hero's feast that the town provided with the little resources they have that the mayor is eagerly waiting for you all to eat. And what did you? Oh yes, and then that Ari, what do you have on?
I have leather armor with like a little green cloak embroidered with like Celtic symbols on it. You know.
All right, then. All right, that's cool. That you just see like little Emmy just pop up and just like, hey, I got a crossbow now. Pew pew. And then as she is shooting her toy crossbow at like targets, like, I want to be just like Ari. Good
All
morning.
right. That's awesome, kiddo. Let me show you how to shoot a real crossbow. I'm going to grab an apple off the feast and demonstrate. I'm going to throw it in the air and try to hit it.
Give me a performance check. Okay. I mean, you kind of just like woke up, woke up, and then you were not expecting like a little girl to be cosplaying as you, and then you just sloppily toss the arrow, but you are kind of quick enough to basically like load in your crossbow and just shoot it. You don't get it directly down the middle, but it's close enough.
One day you'll be able to do that, little girl. I'm going to go ahead and, I guess, start eating.
That we had tried to provide as much as we can with the little we got. I hope
it's nice to.
You tell them thank you. What was that?
Well, I didn't say anything.
Hoggpaw is going to eat a small portion, but it's pretty obvious Hoggpaw is not a morning person. There's just wild cat fluff everywhere.
Okay. So then y'all are just eating and stuff, and then that. So what is on the party's agenda?
Where to next?
Well, we
Yes,
had to deliver that message here, but we do need to go up to Dulasol and do that other, but the road kind of blocked. So, is there another way around to Dulasol, or?
That is the only way into Dulasol. I pray, but according to this message, I don't know why in the world that they wouldn't just tell them automatically, but that the town elder is kind of just speaking to you all. I do think that there might be a breakout coming soon. I don't know if it's true or not, but I would certainly I would actually like for you all to like relay the information that you had all found to Prime Minister Edric for me, please, on just little Emmy's behalf, as just her scribe, until she gets a bit older to understand the politics of us adults.
Oh, yeah.
So, well, we gotta take her by, Trossenwald or whatever.
Otawaken?
Otawaken, and then back. Oh, we gotta take her that way anyway. So, I mean, it's on the way, right?
Sure.
Yes.
Sounds like a plan to me.
We just gonna have to backtrack all the way back to Dulasol if we're gonna do this other one for the lady at the boat dock.
We'll say this, that the old man is speaking, that I am a bit of a magic user of some sort, and then I can see about creating a fast travel system. It'll take me a few days, but expect correspondence via sending or else normal mail about a teleportation circle you can use for faster travel into Dula Soul from here. But not now, obviously, because we still have to rebuild.
That's perfectly fine. I wasn't like pushing for anything right now. I'm trying to keep up with all the paperwork we supposed to be doing. But we got Ashley that we need to get down there. So we'll relay the message. I'm guessing we need to move with great haste because if there's a breakout.
Before we go, I'm gonna draw a picture for little Emmy of little Emmy shooting a crossbow at a
Mhm.
person and their head exploding. If I may, before we leave, like sketch it real quick while I'm eating.
Give me a sleight of hand. Give me a sleight of hand check.
What about Lizard Boy?
Stealing the bear. Oh no.
It's 16.
Oh no. Oh no. That I would say that you drew it well, but it is something you should not hand to a child. That this is like the most grotesque head exploding ever. I am talking about like heavy metal level styles of grotesque.
I show it to Hoggpaw first before I give it to him.
Oh god.
Well, I like the chiaroscuro shading on it, and I will say this: there is many good things about this, but they did not all come together to make a wonderful piece to give to a child.
Do you think the dick is too unrealistic?
What'd you say?
Do you think the dick is too unrealistic or something?
I think that we just need to fold that up, put it in our pocket.
All right, note taken. It needs to be bigger, and I'm gonna put it in my pocket, not give it to the child.
Gonna lean over to TumTums. Okay, like I know, like I'm still kind of grumpy right now, being like a grumble muffin and all, but that wasn't appropriate, right?
No. Hey, should we take the lizard guy out of the barrel?
No, I think
How
that.
about we just load the barrel onto the cart?
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Is we keep him in the barrel and transport him, but we keep him at the back because eventually he's gonna have to poop.
So y'all got okay. So let me get this straight. You got Fizzle, Lizard Man that has basically been just brain melted.
I'm gonna take Lizard Man on a walk before we leave. I'll take him out of the barrel, let him do his business like a puppy, and then I'm gonna stuff him back in the barrel if I may.
Go ahead. I'm not even going to make you roll animal handling on this.
Would it be animal handling or persuasion? Because I mean, he's not an aminal; he is a sentient creature.
He's not sentient right now, though. Well, he is, but he's not.
While he's doing his business, I'm gonna show him the picture. I'm like, you like this? Is this accurate?
Oh.
All right. Once I get him back on, I'm gonna try to sneak the picture into Hoggpaw's pocket, so he'll find it later.
Slide versus perception check. Oh,
The first good roll I get is against a nat 20. I don't see crap.
You just basically like a smooth criminal, just basically just like walk by Hoggpaw, just ready to load up onto the cart, and then that you just definitely just slide it up into like one of his pouches, and then Hoggpaw just like, oh, hey Ari.
All right, we good to go?
Yep, TumTums, if you'll I'm gonna talk to Liam Nason real quick. Be like, "You're a good horse. We got a lizard in the back. Don't worry. You are our best boy. We love you. We're heading back home. Sound good?" Our horse can laugh.
and,
This is wonderful. And
and then
Hoggpaw's gonna get in the wagon.
he just gallops off. He just gallops off. Okay then. Alrighty then. So I'm gonna change the scene a bit.
Child has the right to dream of the infinite beyond, the countless worlds and stars dotting the cosmic sea of opportunity and light. This dream drove humans to the stars and the nay uncountable celestial bodies beyond, to achieve and do the unthinkable, to reach out into the deepness of space and grab eternity, to settle new worlds, to explore the unknown and the unseen. You now count yourself amongst their ilk as you head into the Outer Banks. But the question is, are you ready?
All right. And while we're going, I'm gonna compose a song about our adventures so far.
Alrighty then.
While we're going,
Alrighty then. So so that the air is clear as that the route to Trirane has been much easier to travel, which takes you all a half of a day to travel towards the border gate where Taisha nods to you all to let you pass freely. She acknowledges Ashley's presence with your group, but just lets her pass without hesitation or stopping her. Now back to the coastal side of the country, the familiar air tinges your noses as you all happily approach the fork in the road. The signpost says Otawaken and Trirane, pointing west and south respectively. Ashley kind of basically pipes up a bit. May we stop in Otawaken for about an for just about an hour? I do have that distant family member. Her name is Sherry. Sherry, that I have not seen in years. I would just love to see her.
I don't have a problem with it.
I mean, it's like an hour. I think that should be okay.
Just
I think
thank
that's
you.
okay.
Alrighty, thank you. Okay then, so basically, as that you all just trot towards the hamlet, the town is surprisingly busy due to the traffic influx that was a few days ago. The town square is full with people crowded and have people that are not clearing out of the way, cram, trying to make way for the end for just what appears to be free carrot whiskey and vodka for all. Once that y'all are in that the heart of the hamlet, I need y'all to move the cart about here with y'all, or else that we, or else that we, or else that we can start from about up there, or else that can y'all move y'all's tokens? Probably not.
I can't move anything. Yeah.
I can
Okay.
move my
TumTums can
token, but I
move.
can't move the cart.
Okay. Okay, I am fixing that. Just give me one moment. Ari, you should be able to move yourself now.
Where are we going to?
Just about right here. Just about right here.
I still can't.
Oh. I just gave you control. Oh, wait. There it is. Now try. I just saved the settings. Okay.
There we go. Yeah, it's not very user friendly.
Okay, then. So once up in the heart of the hamlet, you guys barely hear the alto sax being played amongst the crowd. Ash just tells you that she is about to go visit her family member, and she quickly scurries off. I need everyone to give me perception checks, please. That right?
That is a 13.
13.
14.
All right. What did Ari get?
14.
Ooh.
I thought that was me. That's not me. Hold on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
I thought I clicked it and did not.
Wanna reuse a reroll for the night? Somebody?
Yes.
Much better. Okay then. So then that Hoggpaw and TumTums that you all are too busy basically with just at the crowd of people and such. You, Ari, however, that you kind of catch a glimpse of Ashley's form just kind of starts to go kind of shaky a little bit.
I'm gonna tell the crew I'm gonna be back. I'm gonna try to keep my eyes on her if I can.
Okay then. Just bear with me for just a moment that the UI interface is weird. All right, and that you basically see her form shift from just an elegant human to a dark bipedal bird humanoid.
Hmm.
I
Can I try to stay out of sight and follow her a little bit?
It's time for a skill challenge. I need people to roll initiatives.
Okay.
We have ourselves a skill challenge. All right. Okay. I will remember those rolls. I can remember those rolls. A 22 and a 12. And I don't know what Hoggpaw got. I'm about to clear them.
I got a 16.
Okay.
So
just like re-roll again, then I would just like add them back in. Because I remember Ari had got a 22, TumTums got a 12, and Hoggpaw got a 16.
I got a 16.
It's Hoggpaw and TumTums got 16. And then Ari got a 13.
Was a perception check.
Okay. Okay then. So I just need to just add y'all's back. Okay, so 16. 16. All right then. And I just need Ari on the turn order. So I can change that to a God dang it.
It's no big deal.
Okay. God. Roll 20, work. Okay, there we go. I fixed it. Okay then. So basically let me just change up the what is this thing called? The token right quick. So that the name of the skill challenge is basically stop the mysterious bird person from just basically going to their target.
Operation Phoenix person. Let's do it.
Okay. I just gotta just make one thing right quick. Token layer. All right. Just bear with me. You select the token. Okay. And she was there. Okay then. So basically that this is what happened. So as that TumTums and Hoggpaw were just basically watching all of the drunk antics go on, Ari, that you just saw Ashley just turn up into this bipedal bird person that has this kind of cloak that's like licking from the shadows, kind of swirly and tentacle like menacing. And what are you doing?
What am I doing?
Yeah, what are you
I'm
doing?
following the bird person.
Yeah, that you said that you were using stealth.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to stay out of sight.
Alrighty then, give me a stealth check.
Are you letting us know?
Of course. Like get eyes on. I'm gonna whisper. Get eyes on Ashley.
I don't see her.
All right, and with that, then if that is a success, so that you can move yourself up to about where that this woman was, and then as she gets about here, and then that you are still following this mysterious bird person.
And I'll direct with the other two with my eyes where she's going.
Okay. Okay, then next up is TumTums. What are you doing, TumTum?
I mean, he said to look for Ashley, but she doesn't look like Ashley anymore.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
So TumTums is looking for Ashley. Hoggpaw, I don't see her, you. I don't know what Ari was looking at.
I think Ari pointed over there, but I can't go into turn order yet.
I did point towards where she went.
I will head in that direction, keeping my eye out for her or anything odd.
Give me an investigation check then, if that's what you want to do. All right, then okay, then another success. After that, you pass the mother-child combo. You see just that this odd, shadowy bird figure is just like walking up. It's just like walking amongst the crowd right here. That they look like that they are up to no good. But you do recognize that the spell tome on the hip was that the same tome Ashley had.
Wait a minute. I'm going to follow behind and keep eyes on the other bird person.
Okay, then move yourself here. Okay. Hogpaw, your turn.
So they pointed in that direction. Hoggpaw's going to look at Mr.
Yes.
Fizzle. Please watch Liam, and we're just going to call him Teddy Barrel Spin right now in the back. Just keep an eye on them. And Hoggpaw is going to use his tabaxi speed.
Teddy Barrel Spin? What?
Teddy Arrow Spin.
Are you
Hey, all
making
right.
a Teddy Ruxpin joke?
Yeah, lizards in a barrel with a teddy bear.
God.
But Hoggpaw will use his tabaxi speed to book as fast as he can, even if that means using part of his ability to climb as well, just to get around people to head dashing after TumTums.
I would say because you are using that, give me an athletics check with advantage.
Keep y'all's fingers crossed, folks.
Oh, that is definitely a success. That you just basically just start just climbing over these houses and stuff, and that you're seeing the drunk revelry, and that you can get about here, intercepting that the strange person that's not a villager, and then it's just like, and then you just see just that these guards are talking to this turtle, like, all right, you shouldn't have been fighting this halfling. you know, that you beat them up real bad. We're gonna have to take you in. But what in the world is Hoggpaw is doing to that, you know, that this bird humanoid right now?
Okay, so I would like to cast a spell, and it is a unconventional use of this ability. So I do need DM approval here.
Are you trying to do in the middle of a skill challenge because you already used your action to use your tabaxi speed?
Oh, okay. Never mind. See, when you asked what am I doing to...
that you have to save that for your next turn.
Okay.
Turn around. But
So
I can basically still say that she's blocked, but you do have a free action to interact.
Like, hello there. Friend said something. What was that?
Go on. Sorry.
What was that last?
No, you go on.
No, I'm saying finish what you said. It fuzzied on my end.
I know that I need you to finish because I thought you was done.
Right, hello. Friends pointed you out to me. I need a little bit of your time.
Oh, hello, Hoggpaw. You don't need any of my time. I need to go see Sherry.
Well, this just got a whole hell of a lot creepier. What the... Guards! And Hoggpaw's going to just start yelling guards.
Alrighty then. Ari, you are up. You cannot use stealth this time. What do you do?
I'm gonna whisper. Hold on, real quick. Let me look at something.
All right.
I'm gonna pull out a piece of gum, and just crush it in my hand and cast invisibility on myself.
Alrighty then. Give me an Arcana check.
Okay.
Ooh, definitely. That is a good success. So move yourself where you want to be while you are invisible. That you are basically careful to basically not step on any type of carrots or there's just carrots all over the place. Okay. So then that is where. So what are you doing right there while you are waiting?
I am internally screaming that Hoggpaw yelling for guards, but I'm gonna ready my. I'm gonna ready a spell in case anything happens here.
Okay.
I'm gonna ready shatter if I can, and I'm gonna focus.
I would allow it.
And I'm gonna focus it on, just the trigger will be Ashley becoming hostile, and I'll have it trigger directly under her feet.
Okay.
And that's
All right. All right, and it is TumTums. What are you doing?
I'm
Just do keep in mind that you guys are 3 successes away from a basically that you have all passed the skill challenge. And then as that you are doing this, that more people are like moving in and seeing just the commotion.
Okay, that dude's right where I wanted to go. I was gonna come up behind Bird Ashley.
Oh wait, sorry.
I wanted to go right there.
Okay, sure.
So that I was basically, I know we're not in combat, but flanking her with Hoggpaw.
Okay.
So where's this friend of yours?
Give me an intimidation check.
Oh, no.
That is a failure. Then she's just
Can I do my one reroll?
Sure. Oh.
Wait. I still have an inspiration from last game. What is what's a GM inspiration? A D what?
You roll with advantage. That's the way that I use my my inspirations can either be a roll with advantage or else that you get a free botched roll.
Oh, well.
Unfortunately,
It's still a 12, so
yeah, that is kind of flubbed up, and then she's just going to be like, "Oh, I'm just looking for a mutual contact we all know," and then that she just whoop, vamps deeper into the crowd.
why the heck is she aboard?
All right, then. Okay, then, Hogpaw, your turn. That you just saw TumTums and you tried to corner her, but then that she just immediately just vanished.
See,
And then that the guard, and then that the guard is like, yes, fine citizen, what's going on? I know that I just know that it is a lot of revelry going on, but is that the urgent matter?
super creepy person in a cloak trying to cause some issues. I'm not even fully aware of everything, but if you see a little bird person in a cloak that's creepy, we gotta stop them. But I'm gonna keep running after them. And DM, are there any?
But not me.
You're not in a cloak, TumTums.
Give me a persuasion check.
Oh, this is gonna go so bad, y'all.
Don't say that. It might go good.
No, I got a 6. I got nothing in persuasion.
Bad.
Oh,
and
no.
that's gonna be my action because somebody started talking to me.
Yes. And then he's just gonna be like, bird person, you there. And then he points at TumTum. Come with me.
I said in a cloak.
And he starts chasing TumTum.
Do I get to move still?
Yes. Now you get to move still.
Where can I move to?
You can move. I would say that take your route. Do you want to go top or bottom? That you can only move about either to here or about here.
Right there.
All right. And then you just kind of just brush past these people. And then that this guard is like upholding TumTums and like, just like, you need to come with me.
I'm with him.
Carrot vodka.
Not me. He said in a cloak. Does he look like a cloak? And I tap my armor.
I see a little mantle cape. That's
not the same thing. I'm with him.
Ari, it's your turn. Oh, looking pretty rough on you.
Oh, so I am gonna go. It's still invisible. I'm gonna run around. I'm gonna move, and you tell me if this is a legal move.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, and I'm gonna let the preparation for the spell go because she's so close to other people.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm just gonna keep tailing her.
Okay.
And shaking my head at the nonsense.
And give me a perception check then.
Sure.
I would say that it is good enough that it doesn't constitute as a failure per se, but you can kind of see her moving a little bit now that you kind of get the idea where she might be heading to.
Okay.
I mean that by all means that if that y'all want to try to fight, you can.
This is my question. Is she heading? Does it look like she's heading towards a specific person?
Yes.
Can I see who yet?
I would say with just your perception, and You can't see necessarily who yet, but you have been given all of the clues that you are needed to solve this.
Okay. Well, it's not my move. I'm done, right?
Right.
Okay. Well, never mind.
So think about the name Sherry. And then it is TumTum's turn while you are being accosted by a guard.
I'm gonna try to just duck underneath his arm and keep going after Hoggpaw and Bird Ashley.
Okay, then give me a. Would you like to use athletics to just try to bristle free from this man?
Yeah.
Sure.
Oh.
Oh. That he is strong enough to basically hold his own, and he's just like, I am gonna need backup. Backup.
Hoggpaw, you should have been more specific.
And then a secondary guard comes, and then that you are considered restrained now.
For crying out loud.
Oh, and then that she gets a little bit closer. All right, Hoggpaw.
Gonna keep moving. Say maybe right about there. Is that okay?
Yes. Give me an acrobatics check. Then.
Just moving through the street.
Shoot. Shoot.
Because I was gonna want to just keep moving so I could see her and then use a spell.
Sorry. Oh, sorry. Go on. Yes. That what spell did you want to use?
I was gonna use. Oh god. Hopefully this works. Gotta rely on the dice here. Hoggpaw is gonna create water, which generates 10 gallons in a 5-foot cube, and drop it straight down from above her on her to see if it would knock her flush to the ground.
I like that. Give me a Arcana check in.
Everybody, cross your fingers.
This is getting nerve-wracking.
Shit.
Oh my god.
Dice have been bad for me, y'all.
That as that you try to do that she just quickly turns around, and then that she just basically flaps just that that this winged that this winged claw, and then that the spell escapes you. And then she moves in closer. All right, it is Ari's turn. That this is last chance.
I'm gonna move.
Okay.
I'm gonna move right about here.
Mm-hmm.
Let me look real quick. Something real quick. I'm gonna pull out a little bit of fleece and see if I can do this. I want to make a minor illusion, and I want it to be a sound that's as like as loud as it possibly can be. You said Sherry, look out, Sherry, run. It's just gonna repeat that for a full minute.
Okay. All righty then.
Arcana?
Yes. That is a success. And then that as that you just basically just make this minor illusion, even though that it is not thaumaturgy, I will allow this. And then that it is basically going loud, and then that that the bird is like, huh? And then that the alto sax just stops. And then it's like, what do you want? You know this voice. You recognize, huh?
Like I know this voice?
Yes. The party knows this voice.
Well, I'm gonna say run and hide.
Run and hide from what?
Everything. Death is coming.
You say death is coming, and
Death.
just silence after that, as that you probably get the picture, as she probably understood that. Meanwhile, back up in Guard Town, TumTums is being accosted.
Okay, seriously?
That's what the Catman said.
No, he said there was another bird portion that was all creepy looking that had a cape. I was standing on the other side of that bird portion. You have the wrong bird portion, and I don't have a cloak. He specifically said with a cloak.
Give me a persuasion check.
Oh my goodness. Oh!
Hey, that is
Yay.
a success. And then they are like, oh, sorry.
What, you think all bird people look alike? Is that it?
No, that we just had a few. We just snuck in a few shots of carrot vodka. We are deeply sorry about that.
Well, I should hope so. Not only drinking on the job, but assuming things like that. Gosh. And it's another bird portion, one that used to look, that does magic-y bow stuff, which I don't do. And I rattle the Morning Star, no magic!
You know, as a fighter, I will allow you to use your action surge if you want to do something else.
I'm gonna run after Ashley as far as I can go.
Okay, give me this athletics check, and then this might be to seal the deal.
Okay. Oh no! No!
As you try to run,
That's what I'm good at!
that you trip over a box of carrots, and you go into the carrots.
Why is
You
it
get
always
that
carrots?
you only get about here, unfortunately.
What's with all the dang carrots?
Oh. Wait a minute. Okay, then that it is up to Hoggpaw.
With my passive perception of 15, DM, do I see like any animals that are out? Like a horse or a mule?
It's a meal. It's just like a meal up in this little stable here.
Okay, as Hoggpaw's running, he is going to smack the mule on the rear end, trying to get it to charge, and also cut off the bird person, because he's just going to keep going.
I like the sound of this.
All right, so let's see if my improved animal handling does anything. Son of a...
Oh.
I keep...
As you smack...
Just, I've rolled one good roll, and that was when someone rolled a nat 20 against. Dice do not like me tonight. I think Ari's saying mulligan.
Mulligan. Do a mulligan.
That's a 22 then.
Much better. All right, then. And with that you guys have basically passed the skill challenge on the skin of y'all's teeth. So as that you smack the mule, that the mule cuts off that the bird, Ashley, as TumTum's going, and then it's just like Cheryl is coming out like, what is all of the noise? And she was still trying to run with Valor, and then she's like, Ari, you just see just shock on her face as she just runs back into her room. I mean, just like up into her tent. So what are y'all doing right now? Before that we get into some things.
heard Ari, and then you cut out. Can you repeat that?
That Ari, you have basically gave out commands to Sherry, who is actually Cheryl, the gnome that the gnome fortune teller that basically she has saw Bird Ashley one look and you can just see it all over her face. She recognizes this person and is terrified.
I'm still running.
And then you just hear just like Valor is barking like crazy.
I think what I'll do. Is my go?
Yeah.
I'm going to move.
Okay.
And I'm going to be like, let's go. And I'm going to cast invisibility on Cheryl.
Okay.
Do we need to roll?
That you don't have to roll. You don't have to roll for that. That I would just say that you just do it since then that y'all had passed the skill check challenge. So wait, go on.
I'm going to cast it on her. I'm going to grab her, cast it, then run through these trees right over here.
Okay. All right then. So then that move yourself where you just pinged and then I will move her over there. And then that you just hear just Hoggpaw, that you actually hear her just go like, crap. If it wasn't for that stupid mule and that stupid Hoggpaw. Oh, I knew I should have got rid of them while they were sleeping. And then that she just vamps. Gone.
I don't think we're getting that 1 platinum. Lady's gone. Bird's gone.
I'm not so sure.
I'm gonna
been holding Cheryl's hand and I'm gonna keep leading her towards the road this way.
Okay.
And I'm gonna kind of give her a rundown, like just watch where you're going.
Okay.
And
that's easy enough.
And just let her know what'll break the spell.
Okay. And then that she just basically go like, oh, young boy, I just know what invisibility does. I've used that many a times in my life.
Well, you never know.
But I think that I just think that you and your friend should meet me into my tent.
Hey.
We need to talk.
Okay.
TumTums.
I guess I'm going to come back, and I'm not going to go visible. But where Hoggpaw and TumTums are, I'm just going to kind of wrap my arms around them and say, "What's up, guys?"
Oh God.
Hoggpaw's...
You all just feel just like invisible hands just hugging y'all.
I say, "What's up, fellas?"
This is weird. TumTums, why do you have carrots in your shirt?
I don't want to talk about it.
Also, mysterious hug. Thank you, but who?
We need to beat Cheryl in her tent.
Oh, it's Ari. Okay. I guess we'll go to the tent. I got nothing to help see invisibility right now.
Okay. So as soon as everyone is up in a tent, that that the guards are just forming around, just basically searching. Then that Cheryl basically closes the tent and she's just like, "Oh, you lot done me a favor."
I was Bird Lady after you.
I think that I am going to have to contact the Silver Arrows again because I think a member of the Screecher Corruption was trying to assassinate me.
The what?
A member of the Screecher Corruption.
What's the Screecher Corruption?
TumTums, you will know with your history check that Raynor Dome is part of the Screecher Corruption, which is Stefan Kracus's elite force of 7 individuals that basically have unique skills.
Oh.
And you two will know this as well from just general knowledge and being around TumTum.
So that would explain why she probably did not need our help with Lizard Boy back in
I
Sanctuary.
knew she was sus.
Ash was sus.
Wait, so you mean to tell me that, wait a minute, how was she traveling with y'all?
Is it looking like a person?
Yep, looking like a pretty person.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
She also
Oh, boy,
promised to give us a whole platinum. Should have known that wasn't true.
Young adventurers. Young adventurers. Just so crazy and stupid, but it's okay. But it is okay. I give each of you 500 gold, but I need you to go and report this to Prime Minister Edric immediately. That damn Kinku has been giving us problems all the time. Even back in the Canis days, I see she's still up to her old tricks.
I'm gonna smile like I know what she's talking about, but she said 500 gold, so I'm down. Yeah, we can definitely do that for you. She looked like a bad dude anyway.
Oh, she is of the worst. That from what I know is from my contacts from the Silver Arrows, she has basically as that the legend states that she is from a Kinku, that she is a Kinku from a far away land farther than Stanham, but she had chose to basically get full ability to understand and speak common in exchange for serving an old god of just like weird power with tentacles and who knows. It's just eerie stuff.
That explains why she said people weren't so cool about the god that she was into.
She also said she should have killed all of us when we were sleeping.
Yeah, I told you there was something up with her.
Duly
That's
noted.
probably why she whammied Lizard Boy.
What do you mean by this whammy?
Oh yeah.
Oh, we got a lizard in a barrel in our cart because we stopped them from out. We didn't stop him from destroying a village. They totally destroyed the happening village, but he was their leader, and Hoggpaw was trying to get him to talk about stuff, and she moved her hands all funny, and he started going. Blah, blah, blah.
Get a point of inspiration because that TumTums making those sounds were just tickled my soul. Oh, well, then if that you show them to me, I might can fix them because I am a divination wizard, actually. Maybe I have something I can deal with that.
Oh yeah, and we could probably ship him back to help the people.
I'm starting to think we're closer to home than we are there, and we need employees.
I don't know if we want him as an employee, but we can definitely get his brain fixed as much as it can be.
Hoggpaw will go Hoggpaw will go get the
sorry,
barrel. Hoggpaw will go get the barrel whenever the conversation's over.
Okay, that the conversation is kind of over, but it's just it is just like whatever that the party is doing right now.
Hoggpaw's just going to roll the barrel over.
All right, and that you roll the barrel, and then you just see. Then that what do you do? What is this? It's just a barrel. What is in this barrel?
the lizard man.
I'll
Snort.
pop the barrel open.
Yeah.
And then that he is actually up. He looks around just like, I can't. And then that he's just pointing and motioning to the carrot vodka.
I don't think you won't be able to metabolize that. Anyway, yeah, Snorlax here has been whammied. Brain don't work so good now, and felt it was kind of bad to just leave him to wander the desert like that.
Well, then I normally charge for this, but since that he had suffered a terrible fate from just that damn Kinku, that she just taps him, and then he go like, what? Where am I? A cleric.
Hey, yeah. Also, you work for me now. Don't do nothing,
I'll work for you.
Yeah, you work for me now. I done got you fixed.
Do I still have my teddy bear?
I don't know, is it still in the barrel with you? We stuck it in there.
Oh, I do. What is your name? I heard that they called you Paw Hog.
I'm Hoggpaw. You can also just call me
His name is
Boss.
Hamlet.
Ari.
Paw.
You can just call me Boss Hog. How about that?
Aren't that boss hogs like of pig people?
No, maybe. I don't know. But you call me Boss Hog. How about that?
Will I get paid? Because, wait, what happened to my men?
They are dead.
By dead, he means on vacation.
Right? It's all coming back. We had a fight. I almost killed you.
Yeah, and then a whole bunch of halflings nearly beat you to death, and then I brought you back. So
yeah,
I don't think we need to be making any fun of that. So here's the deal: you're gonna stay tied up for now. You can keep your teddy bear. You're riding with us back to Trireme. We're gonna pay you, and you're gonna get some work.
I can be an honest citizen.
That is completely up to you.
But what if I betray you?
Then I will kill you.
Yeah, he said it first.
And then when he says that, I will kill you, he's like, he even drew a picture of it. And I pull out the picture from his front pocket, and I show you.
What the hell? All right, when did you put that? What?
Give me an intimidation check with advantage.
Me?
Hoggpaw. But because of the picture, it does have advantage. Oh God.
That's a 12.
He's just like, oh no. No. I'd do anything. Just not that. And Cheryl is just like, oh, back in my day, adventurers were more sane. At least that that they would chop off his balls in front of him and show it to him, not just draw it.
How is that?
I stuffed the picture into back into Hoggpaw's pocket. I'm flattered that you liked it.
I didn't draw this.
Well, then I think that there are more pressing matters because I think that Kinku might be releasing her friend.
Anyway, we should get on the road. I'm just gonna get I guess buy a thing of carrots to give for Liam Nason while we're here.
That's like 3 gold. And no carrot whiskey or anything for y'all?
No.
No.
I've had enough carrots for one day.
I do perform for the town though. I just sit up and start singing the song of everything we've done so far. And when I
All right.
fight with the lizard man, I use I have forgotten the big lizard man's name, but I bring him in.
Shrek Knox.
And I'm going to perform and try to make him throw some money my way.
Okay, then give me a performance check. Okay. Okay, then. So we just at that check, then that that you get the drunkard people are like around it, just like, yeah, the elf is performing, yeah. And then that they toss about 25 gold your way. Then that you get Shrek Knox is basically making a mockery of himself, tied up with just a teddy bear.
Hoggpaw shout back,
Mhm.
Ari, when you're done singing, we need to get on the road. I think Liam Nason's faster than Vizo Bird, but I'm not 100%.
I doubt it. So after I perform, I go ahead and hop back on bowing, even if nobody's paying attention.
Then. All right, then. So then that you get all of that. You all make haste towards Trirane, where that you are already immediately sought audience with the Prime Minister Edric, and all speak to him. Moments go by, and then that you are all up in the royal chamber with just Prime Minister Edric and his wife, and then that there is a scribe in the corner, basically to transcribe your words. Sure.
Ari, you're better at talking to people than me with this. Also, did we bring Shrek with us?
No. I would just say that y'all just dropped them off back at the guild home, and then that y'all got all of the guards are just like lined up on this man, just kind of like Mexican standoff style, like daring him to move.
What was the name of the organization that's waking up?
The Screech of Corruption.
The Screech of Corruption. So I'm going to go up to the guard and relay the events that happened and make sure he understands what we saw and how they tried to the Screech of Corruption tried to assassinate Cheryl and how we stopped it.
All right. So then he just nods and just like right away.
Also,
So what do y'all go
also
on?
I think there's gonna be some more folks coming down from near Sanctuary to try to aid in this breakout, because orcs were paying the lizard man tribe that we stopped to try to destroy Sanctuary.
Do we still have the note?
Y'all should.
Yeah, Hoggpaw produces the note from the bag of holding, not the pocket that Ari keeps stuffing the dirty picture in.
Death to Doshini in. Huh, let's see here. Oh, well, that this is the Cornavian crest on it, and that this appears everything is in order. But, oh, since that y'all been gone, it's been just massive, massive people are saying that we are still on like monarchical terms as far as in the way we handle executions, because that there is a public execution tomorrow.
Whose execution is it?
Raynor Domes.
I would suggest don't do that publicly and do it right now. And then just put his body on display.
You want me to bump up the execution date? Is that what you're saying?
I'm saying go kill him in the cell right now. Is that a good idea,
Go
Ari?
kill him in its cell right now.
Technically, there might be someone trying to interrupt.
So if that the reports wait, and then he kind of does like that the whole thing that y'all know at this point, which is somebody doing sending. Sorry about that. Ow. Sorry about that. That you just all just recognize him doing the whole like receiving, ascending, and then he's just like, oh, you all had a run in with that Kinku.
Yeah.
Oh, that and then that I have something to kind of show y'all, but it is from this parchment of remembrance, but I must warn you, it is graphic. And then he just basically just unfolds this parchment that brings a photorealistic drawing. It's almost like if you are, as if that you are seeing this with just your own eyes. A very similar human wizard to the one that Ashley was, but instead that it's all like malnourished and look like the life has been drained out of it. We have found that my soldiers say that they have found this off of the skirts in between the border between Dulasol and Trirang. That were y'all traveling with somebody who had looked like this.
That's what the Kinku was described as.
Oh, then that, my friends, then that you must have escaped the brush with death, because then that was envy of the Screecher corruption.
Did mention that you wished they'd killed us in our sleep, so
I guess that you guys must have did some kind of thing to keep y'all safe for that time being.
I did let who we thought was Ashley know that I saw she was doing some pretty shady stuff, so I don't know if that put her on alert and decided it was better to wait, or why she didn't just kill me right there. That's what was weird. She probably could have. She was trying to get us to lead her to.
We were kind of surrounded by like a whole bunch of kids.
Yeah, I don't think she care about that, but I think she was just trying to
Honestly, more that she didn't see us as any sort of threat.
I think she was using us to get to our, fortune teller friend.
Oh, you mean Lady Cheryl?
Yeah.
Yes. And then that you notice that he does a slight chuckle about that, like, oh well, it is a good thing that you have protected Cheryl, and then that I have already sent out guards to escort her back here to Trirang proper, to where that she can be better protected, because she is a very valuable asset to me.
Asset.
Not you want to insight?
Yeah, I will insight that.
Okay.
That is a 23.
Alright. TumTums, that you are just like enraged with the fact of that you couldn't do anything to stop this betrayal of somebody traveling with you all. But
I should have just conked her on your head when I had chance.
That you are basically just like looking around, and that you are starting to notice that Prime Minister Edric has a lot of memorabilia, so to speak, of the tapestry that you and Ronnie and Benicia had recovered is proudly displayed behind him. And then that that it is just a rather peculiar paintings and such of like previous eras of silver arrows behind him. but you can tell by his infliction of his tone, he had meant no harm. That you kind of get the idea that she is a how would you put it, like a basically like a mole of some sort, if then that's the right term.
Okay. Hoggpaw still doesn't like someone being called an asset.
Fair enough. So, but I'm afraid then that Falor Death, he is very strict about his execution dates. He's saying that it must be held tomorrow. But I do have a little problem. We have a uprising of somebody is trying to basically tell me that public execution is not a democratic republic way of handling criminals of this nature.
I would tend to agree with them, but also because that leaves an opportunity for someone to swoop in and get them out.
And then that I just got this one little headache issue, and then that but then that it just appears then that we would just have to discuss more about it. Come now, then that you all fine folks look like that you have just rushed here for travel. Let me just prepare us some food, and then that we can talk over dinner. And then that is where we will end for tonight's session. And that I will have Miro Raven close us out.
All right. Thank you, folks, for watching tonight. We had fun. We got betrayed. I enjoyed it, even though I rolled like crud. And I will turn it over to Frey for all of our social media stuff.
We hope you enjoyed the night. You can find us, of course, here on Twitch a couple times a week. Hopefully we will be back Monday for another episode of Holy Winds. You can find us on Twitter at @bonus_team. We are on YouTube with our previous sessions and one-shots, Team Bonus Action. We are also on Facebook as on Team Bonus Action. Give us a like, give us a watch, and as our friend Kyle.
Before you do that, I'm gonna plug my Instagram again. You can find my Instagram. It's just me painting miniatures, but if you're into that sort of thing, come follow me. I'll interact with you. I like getting advice on there. I've learned a lot. But it's Nate Paints Warhammer on Instagram. That's Nate Paints Warhammer.
Cool. And I believe Spencer also has a Twitter, Ninjaspence.
Also stream on Twitch. I do like art. Maybe, who knows, that I might do some of the parties character art and such, and then I do other games and such, not just D&D, but also like some Dark Souls, Mario Maker, fighting games, if that you are into that. And then I will let Frey do our sign off.
Oh, and next Sunday we will be having a special live stream for yours truly's birthday. I will be running a game of Glitter Hearts, so keep an eye out for that, for times for that, and follow us on social media so you can get all the info for this and every other game we play. And as Knox likes to say, don't let your meat loaf.